You cannot complain and be grateful at the same time. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to come to you today to talk about other things that I am grateful for, right? And before I start talking about three things that I'm grateful for, I have some notes here. So if you see me looking here, just know I have notes because I don't want to forget anything. And I have intention for the day as well. So the word of the day for me is momentum. And because as I'm recording this, it is a Monday, so I want to build momentum for the entire week. I've noticed that if my Monday is amazing, the whole week tends to be nice and beautiful as well. So for me, Monday is like the morning of the whole day. You know how they say you must make sure that you master your mornings to master the whole day? I also have a rule for myself where I master Monday, I master Monday to master the whole week. So I want to build momentum today. I want to go and do beautiful leg day at the gym. I want to eat healthier. I want to speak positively to myself. I started this day with a prayer as well because I want to be closer to God as well. And then my biggest priority today is my work. I want to make sure that I finish my reports. And also another one is I want to schedule or to edit one of my videos for my YouTube channel. Right? Okay, so let's dive in to my gratitude for the day. I'm really excited about this one. I feel like this one is going to be beautiful. I just hope that I don't get emotional and I start crying. So number one is I want to talk about things that I am grateful for about myself, right? In many places, we are taught to not celebrate ourselves, but I think it's very important that as much as you celebrate others, as much as you celebrate the things that you have, you also take the time to celebrate you, to celebrate your progress, to celebrate how far you have come. So for me, I am so grateful that I had the courage to leave a very toxic relationship that was killing me slowly. I'm so grateful that I had the courage to start this channel and learn to express myself and build my confidence and build a community and just share my voice. I am so grateful for my resilience, for my strength, for being able to fall 5 times and pick myself 6 times, being able to move backwards 3 times and move forward 4 times, for falling and picking myself up, for trying, for never giving up on myself, for choosing me over and over and over and over and over and over again, for loving myself so fiercely, for allowing myself to be bold, to be brave, for chasing my goals, for chasing my dreams, for believing in myself. I am so grateful for me, for healing parts of me that I wanted to hide so that I can wake up in the morning and look myself in the mirror and love what I see, for forgiving myself for my past mistakes, and for understanding and practicing and embodying the fact that every version of me deserves compassion, for forgiving people that have hurt me so bad and sending them love and compassion and understanding that they don't even know what they're doing, and understanding that I have to free myself from that negativity, from that toxicity, because I love myself and because I believe that I deserve so much better. I saw a quote, I think it was yesterday, that said that God says that love your enemies, and I decided to obey God and love myself, and that hit so hard because sometimes we are our biggest enemies. We talk to ourselves in ways that we would never talk to our best friends. So it's possible that you might be your number one enemy, and you need to love your enemies by loving yourself, right? And then another thing that I am proud of myself for is allowing myself to be authentic, accepting myself for everything that I am, right? And trying new things, taking risks, going out there and doing the best that I can for myself. I love that for me. And then And then the second thing that I want to be grateful for the day is the seasons. The seasons like winter, summer, spring. I feel like those apply to our lives as well. There are times where it's winter, it's dark, it's cold. You want to be cuddled, you want to be with someone, but unfortunately you can't. There are days where it's really dark. What the seasons has taught me is that there's nothing that is going to be there forever. So if you are happy, you need to be grateful for that happiness. And if you are sad, you need to know that that will pass as well. And when you are in a specific season, especially when you are in the winter season of your life, you might feel like this season will never end. You might feel like it's going to be dark forever. You might feel like nothing will ever change. But for me, even when I see trees right now, because we're approaching spring, it's just a big reminder that nothing stays dead forever. If you look at the trees in winter, you will see how dry they are, how ugly they are. But spring is coming, and in spring they start to blossom, they start to be colorful, they start to be beautiful. And same thing applies to our lives. And what I love about seasons is we cannot fast forward seasons. You cannot force the winter to end. You have to endure. You have to be patient during winter. You have to trust the process. You have to know that it's okay to recalibrate, to rest, to relax, man, and just let the time pass, because spring is coming and summer is coming. And it's important that when you are in your summer season or your spring season, you plant things for yourself that are going to keep you strong during winter. And this is something that I've learned from my home, because I grew up in rural areas and we used to plant mealies in summer that we would eat in winter. So you have to prepare even in your life. And this does not apply to food, but when it is winter, this does not just apply to food, but in your life, when you are in a great season, what I do for me is, in my summer seasons, I write down prayers. For an example, I write down affirmations. I record affirmations, so that in days where I really feel like I'm in winter, I'm in a dark season, and I can't hear myself, I feel a bit anxious, a bit depressed, then I listen to my affirmations that I've recorded in the past. So that is what it means for me to prepare for winter in summer. I hope this makes sense, because it definitely does in my head. And then the last thing that I want to be grateful for is my future. Many times when we think about gratitude, we think about the things that we have already. But for me, because I trust God, I am so grateful for what my future has in store for me. The vacations that I'm still going to take, the beautiful places that I will still see around the world. I'm so grateful for the milestones of my kids. I am so grateful for the version of myself that I'm going to be in December, the version of myself that I'm going to be in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years. I'm so grateful that the work that I am putting in right now is going to pay off. Going to the gym 4 times a week, stretching, learning resilience. I'm so looking forward to the version of myself that I'm going to be. The days where I wake up and I go for a walk while listening to affirmations, or I wake up while I walk. What am I saying? I'm so grateful for the version of me that I'm gonna be in the future, because I know that even waking up in the morning to go for a walk is gonna pay off. Whether it is having more clarity, having more closeness to God, or just a different good attitude. I'm looking forward to everything that I'm going to experience in the future, and I trust God. I believe that things will always work together for my good. I believe that things will always work together for my good. So I'm looking forward to see what the future has in store for me. But during this process, I'm going to be grateful still for where I'm at. I love a saying that I love where I'm at. I'm grateful for where I come from, and I look forward to where I am going. So let me end this here. But before I end, I just want to say thank you to you for watching my videos. I am so grateful for your love, for your support, for walking in this journey with me. I love you so much. Have a day as beautiful as you are, and I will see you again tomorrow. Love you loads. Bye.